After 9 months, my mom had my little sister, my one and only sibling that was blood related to me. I remember the day my mom had her. I was at school and she texted me saying she was at the hospital. At lunch, I went to the office and called her to see what was going on. She didn't pick up the phone, so I figured she was still in labor. Later that day, I went to the hospital to see my mom. My grandma was there helping my mom. When I walked into the room, that was the first time I ever saw my little sister. She was so small and she could barely even keep her eyes open. I then realized that she's a part of the family now. She was so small and she just made me realize how precious one life can be. She was the most precious thing I'd ever seen. My mom and stepdad named her Gabriella. In that moment, I realized that I was no longer the youngest child. I was now the oldest. I realized I'd have to take on responsibilities most kids my age wouldn't have to do. I would have to change diapers, give her baths, and most importantly, teach her the things she will need to use most in life. I was no longer a child, I was a young adult. Since my little sister was born, I have done many of the things that I thought I would be doing, plus so many more. She has grown so much since she was born, and it makes me realize how precious time is. Since she was born, many things have changed for the most part. They are all good things. I have watched my little sister for whole days, and that has made me realize that I'm no longer a little girl who has to rely on her mom and dad anymore. I have to take things into my own hands and do the work myself. I couldn't slack off and not do anything to help because I knew that my mom needed my help. My little sister also needed a role model that wasn't just her mom. I tried my hardest to step up and be that role model. Now I feel like I'm the best role model that I can be.